on which the alliance is built. Europe knows how precious it is. We feel deeply that it can be the United States' strongest competitive advantage in an age of great powers. Democracies do not have subordinates. They have allies, partners, and trusted friends. Let me paraphrase this in German in a few words. Wir haben die Schwelle hinein in eine neue Welt der Großmächte überschritten. In dieser Welt weht ein rauer Wind. Diese Welt wird uns Härten und Gefahren zumuten. Das spüren Sie, das spüren wir alle. Machen wir uns aber auch bitte klar, dieser Welt sind wir nicht ausgeliefert. Wir können sie gestalten. Lassen wir uns deshalb besonnen.
What up, Gray Fox?
Und mutig zugleich auf unsere
Alright, now it's a party.
Genau das
Good to see you, buddy.
tun wir. Wir investieren massiv in die eigene Sicherheit. Wir machen unsere Wirtschaft wieder wettbewerbsfähig. Und wir halten in Europa zusammen. Das wird uns helfen, den Zumutungen dieser neuen Zeit besser zu trotzen. Vor allem wird es uns neue Türen öffnen und neue Chancen ermöglichen. Für unsere Souveränität werden wir mit Festigkeit eintreten. Und unsere Nachbarn in Europa können sich auf unsere Solidarität verlassen. Lassen Sie uns bitte auch bei allem Frust und Ärger der letzten Monate die transatlantische Partnerschaft nicht voreilig abschreiben. Und das ist kein wohlfeiler Verweis auf das Prinzip Hoffnung. Nein, wir Europäer, wir Deutsche wissen, wie kostbar das Vertrauen ist, auf dem die NATO fußt. Im Zeitalter der Großmächte werden auch die USA auf dieses Vertrauen angewiesen sein. Es ist ihr und unser entscheidender Wettbewerbsvorteil. Ich sage es auf Deutsch. Autokratien mögen Untertanen haben. Demokratien haben Partner und verlässliche Freunde. An diesem Satz wollen wir uns orientieren. Wir werden hartnäckig dafür arbeiten, dass dies nicht in Vergessenheit gerät. Under my leadership, ladies and gentlemen, the new German government set two goals. First, Germany has to regain economic strength. Second, we want to make Europe a key player again in global politics, economically, and particularly in defense. We need to be able to defend ourselves, and we need to do so fast. These goals are complementary. Economic competitiveness and the ability to shape global politics are two sides of the same coin. Germany can only lead the way in Europe if we are economically strong. And Europe's geopolitical influence and our defense capability largely depend on the continent's economic momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, our policies now need to be exceptionally ambitious and courageous. We must make progress in four simultaneously areas. We must continue supporting Ukraine in its fight for a just peace. We must become capable of defending ourselves on our own in Europe. We want to reduce dependencies that currently make us vulnerable. And fourth, we want to ensure that our economy can tap into its full potential for innovation and growth. This will only work if we work together as one European Union. And be assured, Germany pledges to take a special responsibility here. That is why we decided at the start of my tenure to increase Germany's defense spending.
Do you guys want to listen to the Prime Minister of Germany talk?
That is a huge increase.
So that this is
boosting our military capabilities means to assert our sovereignty by systematically strengthening our defense. We are reducing our economic
so these don't follow
technological
up well.
dependencies.
Should probably do this
There's
one
no
again.
room for isolationism and protectionism in this agenda. Instead, we're talking about strategically coordinated ties worldwide. Europe's trade ambitions are crystal clear. We want to be the alliance offering open markets and trade opportunities. We want to strengthen the rules for fair trade and level playing field. Europe must be the antithesis to
I feel like we might have to cut something. Maybe, I think some of these drawings suck too much. This one's fine.
Tech prohibition,
What is that, 4?
and arbitrary tariffs.
That's not good.
Tariffs, again, have to be replaced by rules.
No, I
And
think
those
I need,
rules
I
need
don't
to
think I can work with this guy talking. Okay. So we go beam. Then he collapses, and then he's like kind of doesn't do it again. So maybe we should do, what's the biggest? That's the biggest one, right? So this should be the drawing. I guess it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's work on 4 more. Maybe a little bit better. Kinda. See, I don't know why I can't see it. So it's, maybe we need the gradual mouth open. Let's look at the mouth. Yeah, that's where the mouth is, right? Man, I might just let this go. Like I might just have to let this be what I do. Okay, maybe this one. Yeah. Ooh, why does this seem like it's gray? It doesn't even seem like it's black. It doesn't seem like it's like, it says it's at 100% too. There's gotta be a black on here, right? Nah, it's just the screen. Maybe we should move the mouth out more. I don't know. Actually, blackening it out helps. Maybe I'll just black all the eyes. Maybe that'll help. Because something's just off. There just might be too many things off. Okay. Oops. And this should be 100%. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Okay. So... Maybe it's because we just go to 4 and nothing happens. Maybe we should gradually get bigger again. And also the head stays the same and it just kind of morphs. Like from here to there. Like let's see where all of them are. So it's only 4 drawings. 100. Yeah, like what's happening here? And then is this the same 7? Okay, that's the one that's different. And then is it 7 twice? Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah, I just doubled it. Let's actually keep this one. Okay. So, So I guess we'd have to try to go back to those places. Maybe make another frame right here. Kind of a middle thing. Kind of a middle thing. This. And maybe we'll do the same thing. Just kind of bring it just a little. And then, where's this gap here? Okay, so the eye should be right around here. Oh my God. Is this the right place to put your work in? I went grocery shopping earlier and people are emptying the shelves because of possible 2 inches of snow. Yeah, and it's supposed to be frozen over. But yeah, I went and got myself a little bit of supplies. We're all getting snowed in. Maybe we keep this the same. Okay, so this is like almost like 8. So let's actually cut them down to what we have. We got, is this 8 or is this 6? This might be 8. Maybe we're looping it around. I guess I never really came up with an idea of the loop around. Gray Fox, did you get any supplies? What are you supplying up on? I think maybe I can pick one part at a time that I'm gonna kind of level out, but let's see what we got here. Oh, not even close. This is here. This is the story over here. And then this. It's not this, it's this. We want to do this at 100. There we go. Not even kidding. There we go. 4, 5. No. There we go. And then 8. And then here would be, I don't know, maybe we need to make another one. But what do we got now? Something's sticking. Yeah, I guess I could just keep layering them in between, you know. Wham, 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 wham. Okay. Maybe on one of these I should go skinnier. Where's this one? There one. Should go even skinnier. And then what we'll do is we'll put this one on a low light. Let's go even skinnier, right? So get the head right. So maybe we'll go, oh, you know what we could do? We could turn this into 7. It'd be a different one though. Oops. Also want to do. Everything looks like a bunny with me. What? We got a few things, but we're already stocked up. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay, so that was a while ago. We just need to bring this in. And then we took the gap from here to there. So maybe we come in. know if the ears are going the right way. There we go. Wonder if that's gonna work. What do you got stocked up, man? You got what would you call it? You got canned goods. You got canned goods. Where are we at here? So this would be 6, maybe? Maybe 6. All right, let's try this. Let's try it out, huh? So we'll start with 2, 3, 4, and then we go 6. Yeah, the new 6, and not this. Oh, let's fill this in. And then 7. Need another frame. And 8. Let's see how that comes out. Whoa, that doesn't. Something's off. Maybe we move it like this. That actually might work. Okay, so now what we need to do is make the nose and the eyes kind of sit at the same spot, I think. And that would really upgrade this a lot. So let's find an eye situation. Let's do this one. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do this. Yeah, Gray Fox, what you got in your cabinet? How do you stay stocked up? That's the question. How do you stay stocked up? So actually what we'll do is we'll put this here. Yeah, let's do it. So this is... Should I get another layer? We just need some milk, eggs, and tortillas. Not much. Tortillas. Flour or corn tortillas? What the hell are we gonna do here? We need to make this make sense. No! 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 Actually, what if we just do this? Right here, we'll put it right there. We'll just make a match there. Okay, so instead we would do... Ooh, that's still too big. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just... There we go. So then we did that one, 100, 100%. We'll put this one on top. They said 10 million. I said, hell yeah. Give me a hell yeah. Give me a hell yeah. Okay, so let's do it on this one. 3. So where do we match it? It's the same. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, it's bigger and everything. Okay. Okay. And then this even bigger, right? I wonder if this is gonna work. This could end up being pretty rough. Ooh. Okay, and then what we want to do is erase what we left before this. Okay. And then we are going to go to this one, which is, let's go back here to 3. Let's merge these up. Merge them up. Merge them, George. Okay. All right, we're organized so far. This isn't too bad. And then we're going to move here to this shot. I don't know what's next, so I would say this. Oops. Okay. Okay. And then what we would do is get rid of all this and all of this. Ooh, this is such a bold move. I should have saved the other portion of this. We got a little bit of everything in the pantry. We went to get flour tortillas. See, that's the way I go. I know that's not the most respected route, but you know what? I am what I am. I like the flour. I like the soft texture. Oop. 4. So now we go 6. Interesting. 6. Okay. And it's also from this perspective. Actually, I'm curious to see how this has turned out so far. I might have to trash it. 3, 4. I don't know what we're doing here. 6, 8, 2. No. 6, 6, 6. I think we want this 7. I don't know if we really want 7. We'll see what it looks like. Yeah, it would be better to keep the eyeballs the right size. And this last frame is just kind of strange. There's this one. So let's bring this in here for that. Well, it's not too bad, but maybe pull the jaw back or something. This might be as much as we get for this. I might have to move on. Not my favorite piece of animation. Butted up with my favorite piece of animation. Well, actually, this may turn into one of my favorite pieces. Okay, let's do this, this, and just do that. Ooh. And then also make sure that this maybe like this would work better. I don't know. Something like, I don't know. Maybe like this? Is that gonna work? Oh my god, I think I ruined it. I'm gonna go with the strategy though. This is where you get fired. This is where I get fired. When I would take do stuff like this at work, people would be like, why did I just pay you to do that? But I want to see how it looks. Might be the dumbest thing I ever drew. The dumbest thing he ever drew. The dumbest thing he ever drew was this drawing on YouTube. All right, let's go for it. Oh, that's not the way to do this. No. Oh my god, this looks so bad. Yeah, we just gotta muscle through it. Just is what it is. All right, let's see how this turned out. Looking like E.T. Yeah, that definitely didn't work. Yeah, you were right to fire me, boss. Fire me, boss. I don't know why I thought, oh, I'll just move it down there. Anyway, let's do this. Okay. And then we could get them back to this one. So let's try that. So let's do it. And then maybe we could slow it down. So maybe we'll do it quite a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe we'll do it 3 times. So 18. Okay, so this is going to be a mother to get through, but we'll get through it. So we're going to do this one. 3, 4. We'll do it like this. 7. 8. Yes. And maybe we'll come back with it. So from there, maybe we should go to from 6 to just a little bit bigger. What was this? Just 8. We already did 7, 8. That's actually 6. I don't know what I was thinking. We'll have to get through this though. Maybe we go no, we'll do 7, 8, 3, 2. Why am I allowing these to not be 100%? Come on, dude, get with it. And then there, we're back to 2, okay. And then from 2 we go to 3. 3 should be at 100. 100. Okay. 4. Four, 6. Okay, and then we'll slow it down by just being like, maybe we'll come back to this. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's plus 8. So we'll do this one. And then what we'll do is we'll go to, no, let's go from here to this one. 1, 2. Where's it at? There you are. Another one. 3. Ah, just numbering things the good old-fashioned way. Never again. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this was better animation. I think I just held on to the other stuff too long. I don't know. Okay. Like this one. I like this one a lot. We gotta hold on this for like 5 seconds. So maybe some. Oh, it's taking a long time. Yeah, these are taking too long. So maybe these are no delay, no delay, no delay, no delay, no delay, hee-hoo, no delay, hee-hoo. All right. All right, let's try. Well, loop it, come on. Play it forever. Why does that take so long? Just keep no delay, no delay, no delay, no delay. Okay, and then what I can do is I can break this down in the other software to kind of make a clip that works for what I want, what I need. So if I know that there's a certain clip that I want to extend, then I'll just extend that somewhere else. And if this works on zeros, like basically the animation is right up against each other, then it'll definitely work. And all I can really do is heighten it in post. But I have to know what performance I want to get. So the experimentation happens here, not in the editing. Editing is when we take advantage of what we did. We don't want to give a bunch of work to the editor. This concept of like, we'll do it in post, that's literally like the famous last words for productions. So you figure out how to do it, in-house. Yeah, there's something happening though. He's like yeah, it's not doing anything. I don't know what happened. Ooh. Maybe doing those edits to the head actually made it worse. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Maybe I should save this as something else. Could say extended breathing. I don't know, it just looks stupid. I might have to cut all this animation. Oh, that looks like shit. What did I do wrong? Maybe it's because I tried to balance the head out. You know what I really did? I ended up using an angle that wasn't the same angle, and what I should have done was figured out how I wanted from this angle where the eye is and stuff like that. See the eye getting bigger and smaller? I mean, I think the only thing that can possibly save this is just to try to bring the shot down. Maybe what I should do with these clips is take all these clips and move them down, because the better shot takes place down here. Maybe this will save it. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So now I gotta redo all these. So we got 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, these exhale shots are awful. Maybe there's something in the let's see, 6. No, I don't think this works right. Let's start over. Alright, really cool. Incredible. I don't know if you guys can hear those engines outside. Probably not. Because you can probably barely hear me. What is this? 2. I don't think I want this anyway. 6. What did I do? Seven. I might cut this 7. The 7 is dog trash too. Absolute trash. Absolute trash. That's what this is. This is some absolute trash. Absolutely. Absolute trash. That's what this is. Let me tell you something. This is absolute trash. Those guys, the podcast. Well, you might be trash. You guys are gonna do this the whole time? Yeah, this is what we do here. Oh my god, I feel like I butchered this. So maybe we would stop here for like 5 seconds. And then we'll stop here for like 5 or half a second really. Alright, let's see how this plays out. That was way too long. That was like fucking... Sorry for cussing. Baby Jesus. Huh? Yeah, that animation's so bad. I'm better off just cutting everything. Oh, it's so bad. Well, it's also because it's not really following the character design. Okay. Alright. Interesting stream so far. Pretty much nothing I've done am I going to keep. This looks like dog shit. I mean, I might have to keep it. Just because I need the frames. But this isn't great. Good thing no one sees this. Oh my god. What in the world is going on? What in the world is going on? What am I going to do? I do not love what I'm doing. This is a tough day. Well, okay. Let's look at some other animation. What's Judge Courtroom? I know that that's a different one. Oh, this one. I don't think I need much help for this. And also, am I following these? This is the character design here. That's the problem. I'm not even following this. Oh my god, dude. You need to be way more disciplined in this. You're like showing different characters and people won't know what they're looking at. I guess, yeah, I can kind of stomach through it. You know, I have these very simple, not even simple, but like limited number of characters. But, oh man, that's frustrating. What do we do? What do we do? Maybe I should pull out something from the graphic novel and draw for a little bit. Maybe not do... not do animation for a second. Let's see what we got. This might crash the computer. Man, I didn't get any desserts from the store. There's still time. I could get myself even fatter. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's from? Oh, heaven is a place on earth. I don't think this is where these are. Man, I'm going to have to sort through all of these hard drives. Oh, goodness. I have been away from my work for far too long. But the way I like the streams is, you guys have no idea I've been gone. You don't know nothing. Look at these. Wow. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do. And also, we want to do the chip puppet. Man, I should make... Okay, let's do the priorities. We'll do them right now. Let's put something on the background that doesn't look like this. We'll do something a little more interesting. Yeah, this. And let's see. There are a number of tasks I could do for Conformity Farm coming up. I could build different sequences of animation. I could organize all media to make sure that I have my pages account. Oh no, page audit. CF, GN, page audit. So what I'll do is I'll come up with all these different ideas, and then once I have them all spread out, then I'll rank them, and then I'll figure out how I'm going to use my weekend. Then I have chip sequences. See, that's an interesting one because I could maybe squeeze that in. Like I could theoretically like look at this again and maybe try to take another shot at the breathing. Or I could do another sequence, but I could do a sequence. I could probably do, that could be anywhere between 35 minutes to 90 minutes. Where are we at now with this? Because these have been pretty, yeah, see, 45 minutes to take a shot at a shot, really, essentially. And this actually makes you realize like how much planning you have to do for this stuff too. You can't really wing a lot of this stuff. Okay, so the page audit, then there's writing. I think the page audit's more important than the writing for GN. What else would I need to do? I think those are the top things actually. Just getting sequences for the chip short or chunks really, and then doing writing for the graphic novel, so further development. But honestly, the page audit is really important. Page audit, and then figuring out what we have, what we need, and everything. And I think from then the writing is important. So really, just getting into it like that isn't really going to be beneficial. So I think really that's an off-stream activity. I think it's less fun. So I'll come back for a sequence at some point. I don't know when though. Pretty soon. I have grad school stuff. Actually, let's do the grad school stuff rank. We got. I have class all day tomorrow too. For like a while. Actually, you know what? I think the sequence would be great right after class. If I hop off of class and then I just start animating a sequence. So I think tomorrow, probably early afternoon, and then I can probably drop on again at another point. So I think really the stream for now is just sequence stuff. Because for the graphic novel, I'll be doing a page audit, so organizing all that stuff, making sure I have what I need. And then I think once I start organizing that stuff, I'll probably get back into my life and do errands and organize stuff in my life. I'm getting better at organizing things. But yeah, I think that this stream, what you're going to see me pop up doing is doing more of these animations until the story for the graphic novel is locked in, where it's literally just like pouring concrete, and then I'll do that densely until that project is done. So I will say grad school has been a phenomenal mental update to my approach to things. I'm not sure exactly like how grad school works, but it feels like I'm basically like, instead of getting a PhD, I'm like experiencing what a PhD is, except for it's much, much shorter. I feel like the PhD is just more of this for many more years, and it's tough. It's tough. I mean, people are right on top of you. I mean, it's coming down to you. They want to talk about certain topics, and so they start giving you parameters for research, and yeah, it's interesting. But thanks for checking out the stream. If you made it this far and you're interested in seeing more, please like my videos, get a subscribe, and make a comment, and just like trigger that algorithm, and let's see if we can grow, huh? All right, y'all, take care.